Is it time to buy or sell Analog Devices stock? In this video, we will take a closer look at Analog Devices. Our initial report was published on our website on Wednesday, the 20th of August, 2025, and we are here to provide you with an even more detailed analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analysis. You don't want to miss any crucial updates that could impact your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool, powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of AI and receive free price predictions and in-depth analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered as financial advice. Since the 20th of August, 2025, our system has ranked Analog Devices as a buy candidate, giving it a score of 2.91. Let's take a look at the stock's performance during this period. We will continue to monitor this evaluation to see how it unfolds in the coming days. The stock currently sits at the center of a broad and somewhat weak upward trend in the short term, indicating a potential for further increases within this trend. The present 3-month trend suggests a possible change of 5.1% over the next 3 months, with an anticipated return ranging from negative 4.35% to 8.25%. In terms of a longer outlook, our 12-month analysis forecasts a projected change of 0.258%. According to our calculations, the stock's performance could vary from negative 32.51% to positive 0.624% over the upcoming year. In monetary terms, this would place the future price between $165.26 and $246.40. Our latest daily update for Analog Devices presents the headline, "A very strong day for Analog Devices stock price on Wednesday." On the last trading day, which was Wednesday, the 20th of August, 2025, the Analog Devices stock price increased by 6.26%, climbing from $230.44 to $244.87. During that trading session, the stock experienced fluctuations of 7.58%, with a low of $228.11 and a high of $245.40. The stock has risen in 6 out of the last 10 days and has appreciated by 10.96% over the past 2 weeks. Notably, trading volume increased alongside the price, indicating a positive technical signal, with 4 million more shares traded than the previous day. In total, 8 million shares changed hands, amounting to approximately $2.08 billion. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest recorded stock price was $247.73, while the lowest was $158.65. Currently, the price sits 1.15% or $2.85 below the 52-week high of $247.73, which also marks the all-time high for the stock. Analog Devices delivered a clean beat this quarter, reporting $2.05 a share versus about $1.93 expected, and revenue of $2.088 billion with double-digit year-over-year growth across all major end markets. Management guided the next quarter above consensus, citing stable industrial demand and a cyclical upturn in chips. The company's balance sheet and cash generation are striking, trailing 12-month operating cash flow around $4.2 billion, and free cash flow roughly $3.7 billion, about 40% and 35% of revenue. ADI returned $1.6 billion to shareholders last quarter via dividends and $1.1 billion in buybacks. The market reacted positively today, pushing the stock higher on the earnings beat and upbeat guidance. In the short term, expect continued momentum as momentum traders and income investors respond to the upside surprise and shareholder returns. Though macro headlines, tariffs, and inflationary concerns could trigger volatility. Over the long term, strong free cash flow, diversified end markets, and disciplined capital return support valuation and upside potential, while cyclical demand swings and geopolitical trade risks remain key watch items for investors. Analyst ratings. On Monday, the 21st of July, 2025, it was reported that Seaport Global assigned Analog Devices Incorporated a neutral rating along with an upgrade action. On Thursday, the 10th of July, 2025, it was reported that Goldman Sachs provided Analog Devices Incorporated with a buy rating coupled with an initialize action. On Monday, the 7th of July, 2025, it was reported that Citigroup rated Analog Devices Incorporated as a buy with a hold action. On Wednesday, the 18th of June, 2025, it was reported that BMO Capital assigned Analog Devices Incorporated an outperform rating along with an upgrade action. On Wednesday, the 18th of June, 2025, it was also reported that Noble Capital Markets gave Analog Devices Incorporated an outperform rating together with an upgrade action. Analysts have assigned a general neutral rating to Analog Devices stock. They categorize the price-to-earnings ratio as strong sell and the price-to-book ratio as sell. Regarding return on investment, the analysts also provide a neutral rating for the stock. The following signals have been identified for Analog Devices. The chart today presents mostly positive signals. The stock of Analog Devices is receiving buy signals from both short and long-term moving averages, indicating an optimistic outlook. Additionally, there is a general buy signal stemming from the relationship between these averages, as the short-term average is positioned above the long-term average. During any downward corrections, support is expected at levels around $234.91 and $234.12. A drop below either of these levels would trigger sell signals. A buy signal was generated from a pivot bottom point on Tuesday, the 5th of August, 2025, and to date, the stock has increased by 10.96%. Further upward movement is anticipated until a new top pivot is established. Moreover, a buy signal is present from the 3-month Moving Average Convergence Divergence, or MACD. Volume is increasing alongside the price, which is regarded as a favorable technical indicator. Here are some other signals you might find interesting. Moving Average Convergence Divergence, buy signal, pivots, buy signal 12 days ago, Bollinger, buy signal 1 day ago, short-term moving average, sell signal 3 days ago, long-term moving average, buy signal 2 days ago. The relation between the short and the long moving averages, buy signal 2 days ago. If we look at the 12-month chart, we see short moving average, buy signal 8 days ago, long-term moving average, buy signal 71 days ago. The relation between the short and the long moving averages, buy signal 62 days ago. Remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us if you want to find more signals. Support, risk, and stop loss for Analog Devices. On the downside, the stock finds support just below today's level from accumulated volume at $228.08 and $213.98. There is an inherent risk involved when a stock is testing a support level, as a break below this level could lead to a decline to the next support level. In this instance, Analog Devices finds support just below today's level at $228.08. Should this level be breached, the subsequent support from accumulated volume will be at $213.98 and $211.93. This stock typically trades at a healthy volume, and with minor daily fluctuations, the risk is deemed to be low. Over the last day, the stock experienced a movement of $17.29, which is a change of 7.58% between its high and low. For the past week, the stock has shown an average daily volatility of 3.07%. Before we dive into the possible good trading levels for Analog Devices, let's quickly cover some essential fundamental data. First, the price-to-earnings ratio, or PE ratio. This crucial ratio measures a company's current share price relative to its per-share earnings. A high PE ratio could indicate that the stock is overvalued or that investors expect high growth rates in the future. In other news, the next earnings report for the third quarter of 2025 is expected on the 20th of August, 2025. Analysts' consensus estimates are at $1.95. Keep an eye on these numbers as they can greatly impact stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for Analog Devices. In the event of an upward trend, the first resistance level for Analog Devices is at $245.13. If you do not currently own any shares, you may want to wait for this level to be breached before entering a position. For those already holding the stock, this could be a level worth considering for swing trading. On the downside, Analog Devices encounters its first support level at $228.08. If this support level holds, it could present a good entry point, anticipating a rebound. The combined average rating for Analog Devices from multiple analyst sources is neutral. Now let's examine some recent insider trades. On the 15th of August, 2025, Sondel Michael executed an insider sale of 16,375 shares of common stock valued at 16 2/3 cents. On the 15th of August, 2025, Roche Vincent executed an insider sale of 2,877,794 shares of common stock valued at 16 2/3 cents. On the 15th of August, 2025, Puccio Richard C. Jr. executed an insider sale of 11,077 shares of common stock valued at 16 2/3 cents. On the 15th of August, 2025, Nakamura Katsufumi executed an insider sale of 122,097 shares of common stock valued at 16 2/3 cents. On the 15th of August, 2025, Jane Vivek executed an insider sale of 2,272,914 shares of common stock valued at 16 2/3 cents. Based on the 100 most recent insider trades, we've determined that the insider power is positive, with a ratio of 12.004. Overall, insiders purchased 265,188 shares and sold 201,901 shares in the last 100 trades. Our recommended stop loss is set at $236.14, reflecting a decrease of 3.57%. This stock experiences low daily fluctuations, indicating a lower risk. Additionally, there is a buy signal based on a pivot bottom identified 11 days ago. Is Analog Devices stock a good buy? Several short-term indicators, along with a generally positive trend, suggest that the current level may present a buying opportunity. There is a fair chance for Analog Devices stock to perform well in the near future. We have updated our analysis conclusion for this stock from a sell rating to a buy candidate since our last evaluation. After analyzing the volatility and movements from the last trading day, our systems indicate that the current price is overvalued. For trading on Thursday, the 21st of August, we anticipate Analog Devices will open lower by $5.41, starting at a price of $239.46. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money and that you should speak with a financial advisor before buying or selling any securities. You should not base your investment decision upon StockInvest.us. By using the information, you agree and are held liable for your own investment decisions. Point. This is our current perspective on the stock. Do you agree or disagree? Please share your thoughts in the comments below. What is your price target for the stock? Don't forget to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day from all of us here at Stock Invest.